Greetings from beyond the fabric of reality. I'm Scythe, bringing you an extra episode of Fate Extra. What's the matter, Master? Wait, never mind. You're thinking about that girl in the nurse's office. But it's more important to think about that item you received. And the magic burst that happened. Right. I'll find out what that means. Rin's probably in our usual spot. I'll stop worrying about Rani long enough to ask about my headache. So, the rooftop we go. Be funny if she was where, Rani used to be. As a joke. Anyway, let's just go over here. Did you find the anomalies? I tracked them down. Collecting the data gave me a headache, though. I wonder why. Just a headache, you say?
So.
I see. I imagined that you would suffer some poor condition, but I didn't think it'd be that would be all. The pendant I gave you does, in fact, absorb residual magic power. However, well, to be honest, accessing those distortions puts a murderous amount of stress on the brain. Stress? On the brain? Yes, the feedback generated would be enough to kill you if a magic circuit wasn't present. The icy grip of terror grips my spine. Is this all just a trap? Have I put too much trust in this girl? Wait, that can't be right. I accessed the distortions yesterday and I'm still alive. What does this all mean? Is she trying to make some kind of sick joke at my expense? This proves it. You can't be a Magus. To be blunt, chances are you're not even human. Ah, that's exactly what the other girl said. What in the hell? Did she just say what I think she just said? You aren't human. Or maybe your brain is abnormal. I'm not sure what you are, actually. I think you might be the same as that homunculus girl. Both of you are anomalies at best. Are you really in the dark about how you arrived here? I don't know. It's like I can half recall a dream that I can't remember having. A dream? While in the virtual world? In theory, there's no difference between this place and a dream. Like a dream within a dream. Inception? You are truly a mystery wrapped in an enigma. With those final words, Rin turns and leaves. So I'm not a real Magus? And might not even be human? It has to be describing someone else, as there's nothing extraordinary about me. Even without my memories, I'm sure about that. And she's gone. So, to the first floor. I gotta make sure I can do the request on this run, otherwise I miss out on fighting something extra. Just like yesterday, I pulled the curtains aside and quietly take a seat at Rani's bedside. Rani's awake, her eyes are still blank, and she's still motionless. Rani seems to be looking at her. Or, Rani sees me looking at her. Do you enjoy gazing at a broken tool? Tool? Why would she say that? I hope she'll clarify what she said. In answer to my unspoken plea, Rani continues. I am a tool. I exist to acquire the Holy Grail. I live only to retrieve the Holy Grail from my professor. And now, I have failed. So I am a broken tool. I must disintegrate into dust, return to the cycle. She speaks in a flat monotone, the light gone from out her eyes. She says that she's a tool, and without the Holy Grail War, she has nothing, is nothing. I just want to know one thing. Did this professor of hers really praise a person solely for the task of retrieving the Holy Grail? That would mean she has never experienced a will of her own. My professor? My professor has done everything for me, from bringing me into the world to loving me and teaching me. My professor wished for the Holy Grail. I am a tool to grant my professor's wishes. Then what would Rani wish for, if she had the Holy Grail? She's putting her life on the line for her professor, What about what Rani has to wish for? I'm kind of pissed off about what I'm hearing. I mean, if her professor told her to go jump off a bridge, she probably would. My professor's words are absolute, and I believe it is none of your concern, Xion Luna. Hey, you said my name backwards. That's different. You could have called me like Luna Blackheart or something. For the first time since the battle, Rani scolds me, her voice raising and her eyes narrowing. And don't come back. That was clearly a bit different from yesterday's rejection. If she would just open up to me, I feel like I could help her. I'll try coming back tomorrow. The elimination may be over, but I haven't truly saved her yet. Yeah, I'm gonna leave. Actually, there's not much different from here. Except the fact that Rin's angry at me and they all want to kill me. So I'm gonna return to the arena. Actually, there is one thing I can do while I'm still poking around. Actively. To the commissary. Of course, there's nobody here. Oh, I don't want to buy, I want to sell. Formal wear. On hand 2. On hand 2. Yeah, this is what we didn't pick up. A hacking tool used to learn the abilities of enemies encountered in the arena. Sell that. Anything I have 2 of, I don't really need the second one, because you only can equip 1 at a time. Nope, nope. Aha. And you only get 1 uniform anyway, so... Now I'll buy stuff. I need return crystals. I have enough fragments. And it's now time to go. So this ends this day, I guess. I'm trying to... Oh, wait. Yeah, I guess it does end this day. I'll be back. Perfect! That just makes my last attempt to get that thing look kind of lame. Sheesh. What's wrong with me? Anyway, moving on. Yeah, I guess it would be a waste of time. Extra chart. Perfect. Yes, I agree. But moving on. 4 days remain. Actually, I want to go to the private room. Although, there's probably nothing going to be different about it. I'm just going to go in here. I can't remember what day it was that Caster...
ご主人様、最近ちょっとだけ気が抜けてませんか？
Huh?
ほら、特に戦う時とか、婉曲に言うと読みが甘いとか、 具体的には非ダメージが多すぎるとか
Ah,
多少のダメージは耐えられますけど、やっぱり怖いものは怖いので、できる限り気を使ってくださいね。
I am sorry. I will be trying to be careful. That was not even a proper sentence. I'm pretty sure she'll say something else to me, too. Something about perfect victories. I don't think I've talked to her about that yet. Yay, I'm middle class again!
小金持ちです。やっぱりお金の手触りはたまりませんね。電子マネーでもあればあるだけ嬉しいです。だからなんだって話ですけど、ムーンセルはケチなので、この程度の称号じゃ電報一つよこしません。大きな金額になるまで声一つかけてこないとか、どこの銀行屋だって話ですよ。そんな話はどうでもいいとして、お買い物に行きましょう。お買い物ね、ご主人様。毛皮のコートは趣味が悪いので、上等な反物でも買ってくださいね。
Moving on. So I think there's one more I can go for here. If it's gonna be about the picnic, I'm just gonna skip.
やりましたね、ご主人様。
Uh-oh, another one.
どうなることかと思いましたが、あっさり倒しきりました。二人の愛の勝利です。何のことかって？あれですよ、あれ。
Oh, right, the whole fact that I perfect the entire rare monster thing.
アリーナで珍しいプログラムと戦ったじゃないですか。レアエネミーとでも言いましょうか。あの連中はいろいろ美味しいですから、今後もきっちりやっつけていきましょうね。
But we don't have the move that gets upgraded when we kill 5 of them. Actually, that's the next thing we have to learn. If I was to grind to level 25, which I won't. Come on, please say something else. This is like an entire video of like private room conversations.
戦いも中盤、息抜きにはいい塩梅です。相手はひたすら能天気ですし、こっちもピクニック気分で行きましょう。なんて言いつつ、正直うんざりな私なのでした。あれ、行楽にしちゃ物騒だし、山でクマさんに出会ったレベルのウザキャラだし。
Yep, general topic.
ああ、私かったるい。
Anyway, now that we're done with the private room convos, we can move on to going back to the nurse's office. Oh, hello. You want your crab omelet, don't you? Look at it soon, don't worry. Not like I'm gonna level up anytime soon anyway, there. My head is filled with a worry for Rani as I make my way towards the nurse's office. When I reach the area where the beds are, she's expressionist as always, but I think I see a little bit more of a gleam in her eye than yesterday. You've come again? Rani welcomed me with the barbed words, but they're spoken quietly, with a note of reservation. I have nothing to say to someone who speaks poorly of my professor. Please leave. Ignoring her words of dismissal, I speak over Rani. I need to talk to Rani more, if I want to draw out more of her feelings. Plus, it helps me relax and know what's on her mind. It seems I'm not a human being. I tell Rani about what Rin found out, that I'm not a human being, and that I have no idea what I actually am. Rani listens intently to what I have to say. Unlike me, Rani at least knows who she is. That's why it irritates me that her professor's words dictate her life. When she hears that, Rani replies in a gentle tone. My professor is my everything. My professor's... what? Progenitor. And my teacher. Progenitor. Yeah, that's it. When I ask her a little more about her professor, Rani lights up and words pour out. Although I was but my professor's tool from inception, my professor raised me as a human being. Because I was not created with such emotional death, carrying out my professor's will was my all. Yes, we are the same. I think you and I are both empty vessels, Luna. The same? What does Rani mean by that? She can't meet my gaze. After a long silence, Rani looks into my eyes and delivers a cruel truth. I have created a hypothesis based on your talk with Rin. You do not have an actual body. I'm taking back to respond, but I don't have an actual body? Magical backlashes have no effect on your brain, though technically that's impossible. You would have suffered enough damage if you had a body. I am no exception to that rule. With that evidence in hand, there could be only one conclusion. Only a body that doesn't exist cannot be damaged. Perhaps you're but a strings of ones and zeros, Luna. No, wait. Just hang on a second. Oh, please, don't misunderstand. To say that you don't have a body doesn't mean it isn't out there. It just means you're disconnected from it. I heard you had issues with the prelims. Perhaps the link to your body was cut off before the preliminaries. It's only natural for your memory to be hazy, as if you were severed from your database, your body. I see, so it's not that I don't have memories, it's just I can't retrieve them at the moment. If that's the case, I just have to repair the broken link. This might be quite problematic for you, Luna. If you do not mind, please allow me to help. Okay, sure. Rani will help me relink with my body? That's the best news I've heard all tournament! Wait, didn't Rin say the same thing? I impulsively grasp Rani's hand and thank her fervently. Of course, we're in the same boat after all. I'll devote my time to finding a location of your body on Earth, Luna. Relief. Once I have my body back, I'll learn everything about myself. Why I entered this tournament, what my history is, what my life is like. Once I know these things, I'll be able to fight with pride! Woo! Rani smiles softly, as if reading my thoughts. We're the same, Luna. For I, too, have been on a quest this whole time. I just remembered. Remembered what? Rani smiles at me. I think she gets some enjoyment out of seeing me worked up like this. She's lost her earlier hesitancy. Blah, 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 blah. I'm afraid I'm a bit worn out, and so I apologize for my unsociable behavior earlier. Maybe we talk again tomorrow. She didn't really have to ask, but I nod yes. Satisfied, Rani settles down to sleep, sighing, "It's a promise." I guess that was too much draining of a conversation for someone who's currently bedridden. I'll leave her be for now. There's an arena to be explored anyway. So I just have to get some food, level up once, and grab a crab omelet that probably is data written, corrupted someplace. Sounds fun! Oh wait, there's something new here. As I head to the arena, I bump into Gatou at the doorway. He appears to have just finished exploring. We'll have to fight? I stand at the ready, but Gatou's at the ease. Giving it your all? As time passes, your chakras slow? Sensibility and depth creep closer. Therefore, train even harder, my beloved foe, for then will you be a worthy sacrifice to my god. As always, he's spouting nonsense. Still, I can't help asking why he entered the war. A motive? I simply want to bathe in the world in the light of God, as the will is my lord. as I am God's sole mouthpiece, you may bow before me to the forgiven of your trespasses. A little heretic. Whatever! So ridiculous, whatever. I didn't bother opening my mouth because Gatou wouldn't shut up anyway. Oh Lord, please guide this young soul to the light of your demonic eye. If only to the culling. Hey, good thing I picked up those demon eye blockers. Gatou's maniac laughter echoes in his wake as he leaves. Problematic as his motive is, it does actually make sense. Insane fanaticism drives him. As for me, I wonder if I had a potent motive too before I lost my memory. Master, did you hear? He told us his characters of his god. Demonic eye. But knowing Gatou, there's no special meaning behind these words. Matrix up! Okay, so what did I learn about the character from Phantasmal Moon? What? A to C. The effectiveness of which has been severely reduced due to the incapacity of the master. So in other words, he sucks. That's awesome. Anyway, tune in again for more Fate Extra.